Good morning, everybody. Carol Davis here. It's Tuesday, January 25th, and I'm here with a spot of sunshine, as I try to do every day. Some days I miss, but they're all on YouTube. You can access all my broadcasts, current, present, past, future, whatever, on YouTube. Changeless Change. YouTube. So we're here to spread the smiles, hopefully. Today I'm going to, I think, finish up the last chapter in this book, Changeless Change, which is my book. And if you can hear the whole book, if you go to all these broadcasts on YouTube, you can hear the whole book, one day at a time. Or you can go to Amazon and buy it. It's wonderful. Here's what it says. This book says, these are author quotes, jacket quotes they call them. The seasons of life are about changeless change. Much of our lives are cyclical, yet Carol Davis challenges us to weed our garden and enjoy the journey. Her simple, practical suggestions present different guidelines, for example, to clarify our communication by cleaning out the attic of memories. This quick read book includes graphics, prose, and poems that guide us on our glorious ride of life. Yay, thank you, Gary Lang. He's a psychologist. Okay, you ready? I call this section the bonus. It's like I basically did or said everything I wanted to say, and these are kind of random extra thoughts. And this one's about life really is fair. Check this out. Remember these? Merry-go-rounds. They spin around. They were really heavy metal. And I have not seen one in decades. Probably a good thing. They're very dangerous because you jump on and you have to hold on tight or you fly off. And I think too many people were actually hurt, but it was fun. We had them when I was little. So life really is fair. You've heard that before, right? Life's not fair. It's not fair. And then everybody says, you're right. It's not fair. And I live the county fair. Everybody has one, I guess. The county fair is the only fair I know, and blah, 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 blah. Well, I'll try to put a different take on it, just slightly. I'm going to tweak that idea a little here about life, and I'm going to go out on a limb and say life really is fair. Really is fair because we get what we give. You ready? Yes, we do get what we give. Hence the age-old adage, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And that works. I know some people do not believe this to be true because it is not clear how it works. I once had a very limited and narrow vision of this. I believed you should give me whatever I gave you. Treat me as I treated you. A gives to B, therefore B should give back to A. It might work that way once in a while, but that's really rare, and that's not what it means. Picture a spinning merry-go-round like I just showed you. Now visualize throwing something onto it. You have absolutely no idea where it will fly off, but it will, and that is how it works. I never know where or when or how what I put out there, bad as well as good, will come back to me, but it will come back. But it doesn't, when I throw it on that merry-go-round, see, here's the picture again. It doesn't fly off back in my arms. It flies off anywhere or not. So, a female executive, this is a kind of example, it's kind of silly. A female executive discovers that her husband has been lying to her about some of his activities. She's devastated because she's never lied to him and always believed in the golden rule. However, she often lies to her coworkers, subordinates, and friends. That is how it works. We get what we give always. We're just not in charge of where we get it from. Communication skills will help you along your way. So there. Let me just, I want to finish it. Communication. We often assume another person knows exactly what we mean in our conversation. For example, direct a child, I like this one, to clean his or her room. Unless you clearly define what clean means to you, the end result will be whatever clean means to the child. We also too often assume we know what someone is saying to us. Clarify the actual words you hear from the person you're communicating with. Define your terms, as in cleaning the room. Do the words you hear mean the same to you as to the one who spoke them? Do not try to be a mind reader or expert in or expect anyone to read your mind. It's a big mistake to say, I don't need to clarify anything. I know what I heard. Yes, you may know what you heard, but what does it mean to each of you? There are many examples of not only words, but whole sentences that can be misunderstood. Here's one example. Silly, again, exaggeration to make the point. I invite you to visit me. You ask, how's the weather? I say, the weather's perfect. So you arrive to visit me and you are madder than heck because it's 95 degrees. You say, I thought you said it was perfect. I say it is. Turns out you're from the beach and perfect to you 75. I live in the desert and 95 is perfect for me. So that may be simplistic example, but that's how it works. Attitude. This is my CAT method. C was for clarify, A is for attitude, and T is turn it around. Maintain an attitude of open-mindedness in an argument. No blaming, no shaming. Blaming allows us to stay narrow-minded and to escape from looking at any viewpoint but our own. Blaming is a shaming act and an attempt to make our part be someone else's fault. Turn it around. There's always another side to the story, and then there's the truth. Well, I thought I would finish it today, but there's a few more chapters. We'll do it tomorrow. I probably would have finished if I didn't talk so much. So have a beautiful day and help me spread the smiles across the miles. Yay! Okay, I'm ending.